you see his on camera. Front. Aha. So,
Yay.
and then you can just, oh, that was a lot. Just like that. So now you can kind of see everybody. And then our audio, echo canceling speaker. Test, test, test. Okay. Okay. Hi.
Hello.
Perfect. So, Maylee, I think that because we have so few people on the Zoom, we just run it like this.
Yeah.
And then if we want to do a breakout room later, we can, but then they can see everybody. It can be very interactive from here.
I like it.
Yeah. And then the microphone is right here. And then you can just talk. Though I almost don't necessarily know if you need a true microphone. This room is pretty good acoustics. So I feel like just depending on who's speaking,
Okay.
should be good enough. But
You want to do the gallery? If you are on Zoom, can you, I don't know, signal that you can hear me? Yay! Hello, Joe. Did I take care of myself?
Hi, can y'all hear me well?
Hi, everybody. We're right over here. All right, is there any feedback because we have iPads in the room? And
I don't notice any.
Can you turn
Can you hear me okay?
Like campaign graphics, someone
oh, we can't hear you.
government affairs.
Weird.
And I was like, okay. And then on the agenda for the
No.
So y'all can't hear me?
Yeah.
Hi,
Oh, no. Hi.
Weird.
or like
Oh my gosh, we can hear you now.
Okay,
right.
cool. Awesome.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, thank you.
Cool.
All right, y'all, we should be getting started here hopefully in a few minutes, so just hang tight. The background music again.
Thank you. What?
Let me turn off the music.
Test,
Really
test 1, 2. Alrighty, can you hear me? Yes? Awesome. Should we close the door? No, we should probably leave it open. Alrighty, welcome everybody. Zoom people, can you hear me? Just like for the 5th time checking, thank you. Welcome to our 2022-2023 ASNAU inauguration ceremony. My name, yes. My name is Melia Costa, and after today, I will be your former NAU student body president. I know, so sad. But we are thrilled to have you all here to induct our new ASNAU elected officials.
Hi, everybody. My name is Bridget Bowers. I'm the Special Events Coordinator here at ASNAU. We just want to welcome all of our lovely ASNAU alumni who have joined us here tonight in person and virtually. So thank you all for being here.
And I am hearing just a little bit of feedback on the iPad, so if maybe you want to turn it down just a little bit for this section until we do breakout rooms. Awesome. So the inductees did a very wonderful job campaigning and preparing for their campaigns. The students that we have here to honor were able to collect a substantial amount of signatures to be placed on the ballot. They participated in a meet and greet that has over 100 views on YouTube. If you didn't know that, now you know. And ran graceful and respectful campaigns. Thank you for your hard work and dedication. We would also like to thank our ASNAU advisors, Michelle Gardner and Megan Gavin. Without you, I don't know what we would be. We would not be nearly as successful as we have been this year. And also, thank you to Kimberly Kleeman because she works with us in the office every single day, and you are amazing, and thank you so much for all the work that you do. Now, based on the registration form, we have a few ASNAU alumni here today. We will be sharing your name, so if I mispronounce, please correct me and wave or raise your hand so our students know who you are. We have Deborah Floyd, Joey Ruiz, Michelle Gardner, Paul Peterson, Sue Sisley should be online, Brian Davidson, David Edgar, Richard Fernandez, and you'll be seeing them on your iPads too if they're waving. They're Stephanie Hastings, Nancy Sarenbitz, Scott Kirkisner, James McCarthy, I know for sure is on Zoom, and Adrian Worster. Thank you for paving our way. All of us are here because we are your ASNAU legacies.
Okay, so we want to take some time just to give opportunity to a few alumni present to give their remarks. So we are going to be alternating between alumni in person and featured on Zoom. So if you would like to share a few words, raise your hand on Zoom and in person. And for those of you on Zoom, we'll get to you in a moment. Just keep your hand up until you have your turn. And then for everybody in person, just keep your hands up so we can make a note of your name for who would like to share.
Does that make sense?
And I'm going to check Zoom right now.
Anybody in person that wants to say anything, even just a small little? Oh, okay.
Hi, everybody. It's nice to meet you. My name is Paul Peterson. I was involved in student government during my 4 years at NAU and served as a past president in 1999 and 2000. Congratulations to all of you who've run a successful campaign. I would say ASNAU is an important, a critically important part of my college experience, not just the skills that you get from learning to have difficult conversations and work with people that maybe are different from yourself, learning to do things like negotiate or lobby or advocate for yourself or for others. But I think the best part of it is the friendships that I've made. My best friend today was my chief of staff, and my other best friend was my vice president of student affairs. My chief of staff literally lives down the street from me, and we've raised our kids together, which is pretty crazy. So the cool stuff is, I would say, appreciate the time you have and the friendships that you make. It's so invaluable. You're going to get so much out of this year that you're in student government, and you're taking some great things with you. And I would encourage you also to stay connected to NAU after you leave. It's amazing the relationships that you build and the ways that the university continues to support you after you graduate. So I think that's it. Congratulations.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your words. We appreciate it. I'm seeing on Zoom, Joe, that you have your hand up. So I'll have you go ahead and go next for us.
Awesome.
We're going to make sure we can hear you.
Yeah. Do I sound okay?
Yeah, you sound great.
Awesome. Sorry, I'm a little nervous. Hi, everybody. My name is Joe. I served as student body president the year before Bailey. I have a bunch I want to say, but I don't want to keep y'all forever, so I will try and keep it short. It might be a bit odd to start off just because some of us might not be too familiar, but I just want to say I'm super proud of y'all. Whether your term is coming to an end or just starting, the work that you take on in these roles is not easy, but it's that reason that makes the work so fulfilling. You get the opportunity and the platform to really be an advocate for your community, to be a voice for students who don't get those platforms, who don't always get those chances to speak, and to put on events that make the student experience all the better off. For me, it was definitely that enrichment of the student experience that really taught me community in ASNAU and in college. A group of people all striving towards something together. So above all else, I hope you can find something similar in ASNAU. Everyone in it makes being a student more than just going to class. So thank you all for the work you put in. I'm super excited to hear about you again, whether it be the trials and tribulations or the accomplishments and successes. Best of luck. And once again, super proud of y'all. Go Lumberjacks.
Thank you so much. Do we have any other alumni in person that would like to share their remarks? Anybody else online? James, I see your hand up. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just going to be very brief. I was the ASNAU president 1970-71, so it goes way back. I will tell you that you are about to really enter an opportunity, a great opportunity. And for me, it was a great opportunity to learn skills of interpersonal skills, working with people, much like what Paul said, you get to deal with some controversies and whatnot that you won't have that opportunity just in your classroom, but certainly in this it will provide you a great opportunity to improve your interpersonal skills. And again, much like Paul, my best friend and roommate at NAU, he was my chief of staff, and he still is a very close friend of mine. I moved out of Arizona. I now live in Missouri, but we continue to keep in touch. He's in Arizona. And he actually became a true chief of staff to 2 Arizona governors. So it was a great training ground for him. So I wish all of you the best of luck. And I know that you're going to have a fantastic experience in these roles that you're about to take on. Good luck.
Thank you so much, James. We really appreciate you speaking. I know a couple people came in late on Zoom. I just wanted to make sure if any alumni had any more remarks to give. We don't want to miss you. So just go ahead and raise your hand. Okay, Stephanie, go for it.
Hello, everyone. It's so nice that we are getting this opportunity to gather and have this reunion. I'm so sad I can't be there with you in person. However, as former student body secretary back in the day, I really enjoyed the connections. I really enjoyed learning more about NAU, what was happening on our campus, what we were bringing to our campus, and how we could facilitate change and community by us bonding together in our elected positions. So I really look forward to the future of NAU and of ASNAU, and just so proud that you guys get this opportunity. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Stephanie, and thank you everybody virtually and in person for sharing your remarks. And I believe we are going to get started with our inauguration ceremony. So we will get started with that.
Yes. And then I just noticed that the table cameras aren't on. So if you feel comfortable with it facing you or it being on, just go ahead and turn them on. Alrighty. Beautiful. So now to begin our inauguration ceremony. Bridget and I will read short introductions. Then we will have the respective group come on stage. The inductees will repeat their oath of office. We will begin with our Senate, then continue with our executive members. Inductees, please come to the stage after we finish reading your introduction. We now begin with our senators.
Okay, first of all, we are going to introduce our Senator Stellar Kolosinski. Here's a few words from Senator Kolosinski. My name is Stellar Kolosinski. I hope I'm saying that correct, Stellar. I don't know. Okay, good. And I'm a sophomore studying elementary education from Phoenix, Arizona. I sought the position of ASNAU Senator because I want to feel more connected to the students on campus. I also want to be a voice for the students and listen to any concerns that they may have, as well as try to fix them. With that being said, Senator Kolosinski, please join us up here on stage.
Oh my gosh, you got it. Introducing our Senator Bailey Alueta. Bailey could not make it today, but here are a few words from Senator Alueta. I'm Bailey Alueta. I'm from Hawaii, and I am a business management major. I would like to serve as ASNAU Senator because I've always been interested in being involved with my school, but more than that, I want to be involved in a way that I feel is meaningful while also being enjoyable. I firmly believe that ASNAU is the means by which I can be involved in a meaningful way that I would enjoy. And for Bailey.
Okay, and next up, we are introducing our Senator Callie Lowe. Here is a few words from Senator
In
Lowe.
your school or college, it's just a group.
Make sure everyone's muted real quick. Okay, I think we're good over there. All right, so a couple words from Senator Lowe. Hi, everybody. My name is Callie Lowe. I'm from Anthem, Arizona. I'm a political science and criminology/criminal justice double major. I'm excited to be a senator because I'm very passionate about our clubs here on campus. I will work hard to ensure clubs get their reimbursements, fully furnish the club headquarters, and provide more support for these organizations. Senator Lowe, please come join us on stage.
Introducing our Senator Shaylin Leedy. Here are a few words from Senator Leedy, which I believe is on Zoom. Oh no, she's right here. Shaylin, you made it. Okay. My name is Shaylin Leedy, and I am a sophomore nursing major with a minor in psychology from Scottsdale, Arizona. During my time here at NAU, I have been involved in the Student Nurses Association for almost 2 years, and I'm currently an ASNAU Senator for the College of Engineering, Informatics, and Applied Sciences. As I continue my time as a senator, I plan to promote mental health awareness and implement changes that tackle safety issues and mental health crises on campus. I would also like to make sure that the resources available to students are more appropriately advertised, as I believe those resources are a key part to our success. Amplifying the voices of students is my #1 priority and why I am excited to continue with ASNAU. Senator Leedy, please join us on stage.
Okay, we are going to, I'm going to lead you guys in the oath of office today. So senators, if you could please raise your right hand, just like this, and repeat after me. I state your full name. Do solemnly swear or affirm to defend, uphold, and abide by the Constitution and bylaws of the Associated Students of Northern Arizona University. And the policies of Northern Arizona University. That I will serve as the representative, student voice at the campus, local, state, and national levels. That I will be well-informed on every issue concerning Northern Arizona University. and communicate that knowledge and information to the students that I understand because of the student, we exist. And that above everything, I will faithfully execute the duties and responsibilities of my office to the best of my ability. Awesome. Thank you so much. Please give a round of applause to these ambitious and generous student leaders. We know that ASNAU will be left in great hands with you all. Let's pose really quick for a picture, just our senators up here. Just look at Ralph right here. All right, senators, go ahead and take a seat. Thank you.
Alrighty, that was a very long oath of office. I did not realize. I did add a few things, but maybe we should change that. So we will now move forward with our executive team. I want to introduce our student body president, Brendan Traxel. Here are a few words from President Traxel. I have loved improving campus life at NAU since my freshman year, starting off with Super Smash Bros tournaments in Tinsley Hall and eventually putting on a free concert attended by over 300 students this fall. Even though most people know me as the birds aren't real guy, Paul, we got to tell you what that is. My campus involvement goes deeper. Previously an RA, this year I have become active in ASNAU as Senate Vice Chair and Student State Affairs Director, working on minimum wage, climate action, and election representation for students. Through my experiences on campus, I have gained connections through NAU to effectively work toward my priorities for tuition, housing, and fee transparency, to ensure students are partners, not products, to empower student organization success, and to ensure student representation in the 2022 election. The position of president is powered by collaboration, and my campus relationships will allow me to be effective as your student body president. I believe my priorities are reasonable, achievable, and quite frankly, necessary. Let's get to work. Brendan, please join me on stage.
Okay, next introducing our Vice President of Academic Affairs, Ms. Katie Senator. Here is a few words from VPAA Senator. My name is Katie Senator, and I'm a junior studying psychological sciences. I have been involved in ASNAU with my focus being centered on advocacy work. I want to use my position to amplify the voices of people who feel like they may not have one, in the hope of making everybody feel included and safe on campus. Please join us up here on stage, VPAA Senator.
Introducing our Vice President of Government Affairs, Jacob Carter. Here is a little more about VPGA Carter. Jacob Carter is a junior at NAU studying sociology and strategic communication with a PR emphasis and a minor in political science. Born and raised in Phoenix, Arizona, Jacob has immersed himself in the world of activism and public service from the moment he set foot at NAU. Jacob is hugely passionate in his opinion that the current student generation is facing numerous compounding crises. Things like wage stagnation, housing affordability, racial injustice, environmental degradation, attacks on voting rights and reproductive rights, and so much more. He has dedicated his NAU career to fighting for a more equitable campus, city, and state, and he has made huge progress on a handful of those issues. Currently, Jacob serves as the president of the NAU Young Democrats. Jacob has also served as ASNAU senator for 1.5 years and now works on the executive committee as Senate chair. Please join us on stage, VPGA Carter.
Okay. We want to introduce our Vice President of Student Affairs, Kinsey Kavanaugh. Here are a few words from VPSA Kavanaugh. Hello, I am currently a junior studying political science along with minors in disability studies and psychology. I acknowledge that NAU is comprised of majority of female students. I intend to focus on the specific issues that female identifying students face when engaged in higher education. I have worked with administration to install menstrual dispensers in all student-focused buildings, currently the leader of the menstrual dispensers in the Union and the Dube, excuse me. I plan to further work on the expansion of this initiative. Along with menstrual equity, I have hosted spaces intended for female identifying students in places around campus to help these students find comfort in areas such as the Health and Learning Center. As I work to open NAU to more female students, I will also interact with other student affairs. I will participate and advocate on the campus dining committee, the sexual assault and violent relationship committee, housing issues, sustainability on campus, and provide information on athletic concerns. My overall main focus is basic needs that students cannot, my overall main focus is basic needs. Students cannot be expected to maintain their academics if they do not have access to hygiene, mental health, housing, and essential goods. I intend to focus on guaranteeing all NAU students have access to all such concerns. Please join us on the stage, BPSA Kavanaugh.
All righty. Execs, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your full name. Do solemnly swear or affirm to defend, uphold, and abide by the Constitution and bylaws of the Associated Students of Northern Arizona University and the policies of Northern Arizona University. That I will serve as the representative student voice at the campus, local, state, and national levels. That I will be well informed on every issue concerning Northern Arizona University and communicate that knowledge and information to the students. That I will lead ASNAU to the best of my ability, offering reason, compassion, and respect. That I will consider past precedent while acknowledging the need for change. That I understand because of the student, we exist, and that above everything, I will faithfully execute the duties and responsibilities of my office to the best of my ability. Thank you. Please give a round, yes. Thank you to these very ambitious and generous student leaders for deciding to take on these roles. ASNAU will be left in very good hands.
Okay, so ASNAU members, we do want to take a group photo up here, as well as one with exec and senators. But guests, alumni, students, guests, faculty, while you're here, while we're organizing for that picture, you guys can head over to our Italian buffet. If you have any dietary questions, there should be little note cards that states what the food items are. When you come back to your table, each table has its own designated breakout room on the iPad. This is our first time doing this in this setup, so just bear with us. If you can keep the iPad unmuted, great. If there's any feedback, we might have to unmute ourselves to talk with virtual alumni. This is just kind of a chance to form connections, gain insight, and ask each other questions, get to know each other, and network with each other. We also have 2 Polaroid cameras. I believe they're on the back table to take pictures if y'all want to. So feel free to, guests, feel free to go ahead and grab food, and then ASNAU members, just come up and join us really quick for a quick couple of pictures. And this also includes our advisors, so please come up.
Awesome.
Everyone else, go ahead and feel free to head over to the buffet.
Is there any possible way to maybe raise the lights a little? Or
Yes.
Is that okay? Because it's really dark.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Can y'all hear me on Zoom? Okay. So we are gonna have breakout rooms for each table. If you want to stay and talk to our guests here, you are welcome to. But if it just doesn't work out because the iPads are a new thing we're trying, I will put a link in the chat for you to do the activity that we have for later today. So let me just get the link, and then we will see. Where is it? Okay, this is a link to a Jamboard. And so the activity that we're doing is that we're just leaving comments, tips, any fun stories that you have related to the topics on the Jamboard. So while you wait for people to come back and sit at the dinner tables, you can fill that out. Or if you feel like leaving, that is fine too. We'll just give it a second, and
Yeah.
should we just leave it like this?
I think it'd be okay to leave it like this. I can make the breakout rooms. and just have them there if you want.
Yeah.
And then once you're ready, you can open them so people can just choose whichever ones.
Okay.
Does that work for you?
Yes.
Okay. In that case, I'll go ahead and make the rooms and then I'll
Okay.
catch up with you.
Okay. Thank you.
Cool.
Oh wait, are you gonna do it here?
I'll do it here. Yep.
Oh,
Sorry.
we're gonna take the picture real quick.
Sure.
So.
I'm in the way, so I'll get out of the way.
You guys might scoot to your left a little bit. Yeah, just stand still, please. Yes, please. Wait, really? Hold on one sec, a few more.
Oh my God. Oh God. The breakout rooms or the.
Do not just say to the. Not that.
What?
Nice to everybody.
Oh, that's later.
Oh, you're right. Okay. I thought I missed it.
Okay, there you go, Brett.
We have
3. It's 3. 4.
4. So what do you think? Well, 1, 2, 3. Yep, 4.
1 in each table. So it's a 4, and then we'll have 1 table without it.
Okay, so sorry, 6 breakout rooms or just 4?
4.
4, okay. Okay. So we'll assign, let's see.
Excuse me, very fast. Is there any way to maybe
Oh,
not project this?
yes.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yep. Oops.
Oh, you're good. Thank you. Right now, I have it set up to. Yep, yep. And then. Yes. 2, 6, 3, 1. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong part. 4, 5. Okay. That's my experience. But everything. I will send you really quick. So if you do want to reassign, click on the number, and then that'll bring up whoever's not assigned. And then click on the name if you want to move them to a different room.
Oh, I see, I see.
And so if you do a second session, it's you have to close the rooms and then reassign, and it's super easy. And then just once you open that room, it automatically sends people.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good.
Looks like we had one person leave.
We had another one leave too. Well,
It's what it is. Yeah. And if you need to pull that breakout room open again, the button's down there.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. Well, James, how are you doing? It's Maylee. I don't know how to point the camera at me. I think I'm good for it.
I think you can.
Right.
Yep.
Hi, James. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
How are you doing?
I am doing very well.
That's good to hear.
I know, I don't think you ever did connect with my former roommate, so.
Oh gosh. Are you talking about the LinkedIn message?
Yes, yes.
I know I am so terrible at responding to things. But I did see it.
Okay.
And I appreciated your message.
Yeah, he'd be more than glad. Are you planning on staying in Arizona?
I am going to the West Valley, Phoenix area. So I will be down there. You live down there, right? You live down there?
No, I live in Missouri.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, but my roommate that I had talked to you about, he's the one that was chief of staff to some governors, and he was very involved, and he actually mentors some students up there at NAU in public administration. And he'd be very happy to talk to you if, as you're looking at opportunities and whatnot.
That's so awesome.
So if you want to reach back out to me, I can get you his contact information.
I will. I know Paul, he told me that, oh, I forget her name. I think it's Jennifer Reichel. Did you ever meet her?
No.
Well, Paul told me to message her because she works in city government. So I need to reach out to a few people.
Yeah. He may know her. I don't know her.
And then is it Scotty?
Hi,
Hello. Are you also an ASNAU alum?
I am. Yes, I was a senator from 02 through 05.
I was putting scrapbooks out on the tables, and I saw 2005, and I brought it. So
Cool. That's exciting.
I know. But thank you so much for joining us. Who's David Edgar? I don't know if that's alum. Was the Jam board working well? Were you able to leave any feedback for our students? That is so funny. Okay. I think we're good for now.
Some food.
Well, I think if you all feel comfortable leaving, I know this is kind of awkward doing like a little bit of hybrid, but we really appreciate you coming. And if you're able to leave any tips for us in the Jam board, the link is in the chat. We really appreciate that, but I think we will let you all go. But thank you so much for coming. Everybody wave to our alumni on Zoom. If you can. Do you see that?
Okay.
Thank you, James. Thank you,
Okay.
Scott.
Bye and good luck to all.
Thanks, James.
Congratulations, everyone. Really excited for you.
Thank you so much. Well, have a good evening. Can we